Hello you guys, happy Saturday. Welcome back to the vlog. It's actually a lot later than when I normally check in with you guys. It is 1:15 right now. I had a very productive morning. I want to tell you guys a little bit about it. This morning I decided I wanted to just get my workout done early so that I could just like not have to think about it anymore. Before I did my workout, I actually had gotten ahead on one of my videos at the end of Friday, and so this morning I just finished that up because I had a little bit more footage from the end of Friday. So that's already up and posted. I mean, like, it has to go live, but like it's already uploaded on my YouTube channel, which is so nice. So that'll just auto come out on Tuesday. And then I also did all of our laundry, mine and Ryan's, and I put everything away. I showered, I had my breakfast. I'm feeling so good. Literally the only things that we have to do today are go to, actually for the whole weekend, go to a friend's birthday and read my book, hang out, like vibe. I don't know, like literally nothing else. We don't have any other plans or any other things that we have to do, which is just such a nice feeling. I really want to get back to this because I feel like if I work out in the mornings, I'm just like naturally more productive for whatever reason. And I just want to get back into this routine. So this kind of like proved to me that this is the routine that I meant to be a part of. It's also been a pretty gloomy day. It's supposed to rain a little bit tonight, but it's not gonna rain much, and it's not gonna rain until like, I think like midnight or something crazy like that. Like it's not gonna rain nearly at all. Oh wait, now it says 8 p.m. I don't know. It's literally like an overnight rain. It's not anything intense, but what does end up happening is that the vibes are just like very moody. It's very like dark, which is kind of nice, especially for just like having an at-home weekend. I do think that tomorrow I want to either maybe like go read at a coffee shop, or I've been really wanting to see the movie The Drama, and I'm kind of thinking about like taking myself out on a little date and going to see the movie. I don't know, we'll see. If you guys have seen The Drama, let me know what you guys think of it. I feel like everyone that I've talked to has just been like, oh my god, you have to go see it. And like they haven't given me any information about it. And obviously like watching the trailer, it just is like very vague. So I don't know too much about what it's about fully, but I think that's what makes it sound so fun to me. Ryan doesn't really have interest in seeing the movie, so it would be more of like a little solo time for myself, but I think that that could be kind of fun. Like go watch a movie, maybe grab a coffee or grab a snack. I don't know, sounds kind of nice. So we'll see. Maybe we'll do both things, who knows. I do want to get a little bit of reading done. I've finally gotten to a place in my book where I feel like I'm excited to read and like wanting to pick it up, and that's always a nice feeling because when you first start a book, I feel like it's hard because you're still like learning so much about each of the characters or like the setting that you're in. But now that I'm where I am, I'm like, all I want to do is pick up the book and read. So I'm gonna read a little bit, and that's kind of all we have planned until we head off for the birthday party. Oh, actually, we need to make the present. Birthday is at 4:30 and it's at a brewery that's like pretty close by. I scratched my face, and now there's just a red mark in the middle of my forehead. You guys have already seen what I got, but I got these like Diet Coke themed gifts. I have this whole section down here where I have tons of like little gift bags. Okay, turns out most of them are Christmas themed, so we're gonna go with green. Ryan set aside this pink one that we have for a different friend. We didn't end up going to her birthday party, but it looks like these are like identical bags. We must have been gifted something together at some point. So I'm gonna put this together. Ryan's taking a nap, so let's move back over here just so that we can try to be as quiet as possible. If you guys don't already save your gift bags, I highly recommend it because honestly, one is just like more sustainable, and also gift bags weirdly get like kind of expensive. This one was $5. Whoever bought this spent $5 on this, and to just like toss that, I don't know. I feel like nobody actually like cares about the gift bags, so it's like it does get tossed often, and nobody cares if you re-gift a gift bag. But also there's nothing worse than like being in the situation like I am right now, and then on your way to an event you have to go and get a gift bag. It's just, it sucks. All right, now I want these socks to show the Diet Coke thing on top. I do think pink would be better for this friend, but since Ryan already reserved that gift bag, it is what it is. Now I can use a couple of these little, whoa, what was that? That scared me so bad. Now I can use a couple of these little sheets to just like dress this up a little bit. We'll still have leftovers for the other gift. But yay, I think that looks good. I'll write a little note. I have some stationery so I can write something. And now we're all set. We don't have to think of anything else for the event, which is so nice. Hi. Ooh, should I make one of those cards? For one of my friend's birthdays, I made a card where I figured out how to print like pictures and things like that so that on each panel I could basically like fold a regular piece of paper into fours and then it would like look perfect. And so I saved that as a template in Word, and now I can just like go back in anytime that I want to, and I can edit it so that I can like make it for whoever I want to make it for. So like I can make a funny photo of her dog or something like that and then write happy birthday on it in pink and then like write a little note. So maybe I'll do that instead of handwriting it. We'll see. We'll see how much time I have. But this is done. I'm gonna go put it off to the side and I'm gonna get some reading done, and then we'll get ready for our little brewery experience later, and that's gonna be our Saturday. It's very chill, it's very calm. Can you see P? Hello Angel, can I kiss? Go put this away so that he doesn't sniff it because he likes to stick his head into bags whenever he can. Okay, I just remembered that I actually don't have a lot of ink left in my printer, so instead I just took this stationery that I have. I have like pink and I have some pink markers, and I have this cute little like bubbly kind of paper that goes inside. I already wrote on it in pink as well. So even though the bag is green, the card will be pink. All right, and I think that's gonna be actually a good idea to have a card too, because I don't know how many people are gonna be there, but I think it's gonna be like 30, and I don't want her to not know what we got her. I think that looks good. What do you think? Oh, Dad did not put his shoes away. I actually have no idea where these go, so I'm gonna put them there for now. I also rearranged this recently. I put our old vacuum back there a little bit so that we had a little bit more space here, and so that the mop was a little bit more accessible, because all of our closets do this where they like go so deep back in this area. I have to go through this stuff too, but it goes so deep this way, but the door is like only right here. So I figured it would be nicer to have some more space for this vacuum. And then actually there's like a little cord that goes back here for the vacuum to be able to charge. But I think if we want to keep it, I'm going to run it around and then we can charge it over here, or maybe even like have it hang back here because it does have a little hanging piece. I've been trying to do as much reorganization as I possibly can around the house because I feel like slowly getting rid of things has been feeling so good, or just like in general reorganizing them has been like so helpful to not feel as cluttered all the time. And I'm at that stage where I'm just like so tired of all of the things that we have. If like we're not using them, they need to go. And like there's some things that like are just for fun or we like to have around the house or whatever, and that's totally fine. But there's other things that we're just like hanging on to for the sake of hanging on to them, and we don't need to be doing that. It's been nice to just sort of start to get rid of things. We've also decided we're going on a road trip coming in May, and we've decided for the road trip we're going to take my car. We've been like debating which car to take for a little bit, only because Ryan's is bigger and more comfortable, but it is an EV, and having to charge on a road trip and going to like a national park and stuff like that could be a lot. So ultimately we decided we're gonna take my car, which it is a lot smaller, but it is what it is. Anyway, enough rambling from me. I'm gonna plop on the couch for a little bit and get to some reading and see how much we get through. I think I could get through a good chunk between today and tomorrow. In a perfect world, I finish this book maybe this weekend. I always try to give myself ideas of like, oh, maybe I can finish this book by X day, and I feel like it almost never happens, but at least it like plants the seed in the back of my head so that I know what I would like to accomplish, because I think it gets me that much closer to it. Quick update. I was just reading and I remembered that the newest season of Jury Duty finally got released in, I think, March actually, so a little behind, but I really liked Jury Duty, and this one is about a company retreat. For the longest time I was wondering how they were going to be able to do a second season at all, because if people have already seen Jury Duty, then it's like, how would you do that again? And honestly, I have that question for a lot of reality TV, because people sometimes act surprised when it's like, you could have just watched the last seasons of whatever show it is. But anyway, this one is called Company Retreat, I think, and basically it's a brand new employee. He's a temp employee for a week, and he doesn't know that everybody is an actor, and they go on a company retreat, and it's just like fun, funny, a little brainless. So I'm gonna watch like an episode or two, then get back to some reading, and then we're gonna head off to the brewery. But I didn't do too much reading before I remembered that the show was out, and I really wanted to watch it, so gonna do that. Have some little bit more coffee. I just have like a tad left and I haven't finished it. Honestly, it's been a really relaxing day, and I feel like that's what I needed. I feel like the last few weeks at work have been not necessarily like chaotic in the sense that I've had a lot of meetings, just like mentally draining, and so it's nice to just have like a weekend of nothing, and also having all of our chores done. Such a good feeling. All right, it just started to sprinkle a bit, like just barely, but enough that I think I'm gonna have to bring a jacket after all. I'll show you guys my outfit. It's supposed to be 90s themed, but honestly, I wish I still had like the little butterfly clips that I had for my own birthday. I have the Nirvana shirt that I had worn, but I think I kind of just want to go for comfort. So I think I'm gonna bring, actually I'm trying to decide between which jacket, but I just got this shirt. It's the same as my oversized white shirt that I just bought, and I really like it. It's like a acid wash kind of black. I don't know if that's picking up on camera, but I'm also gonna wear these white high-waisted pants. I am not gonna lie, I was really hoping that these would fit because for the longest time they have not fit. They fit now. This is why we do our workouts, because we want more of our clothes to fit us. So now I just have to decide which jacket. I'm gonna go grab my shoes. These are some of the pants that I'm like obsessed with, and they're just like, again, like white pants. But I feel like the whole outfit will still give 90s. Let's go try on the jackets. Okay, either we can go for this green one, which I feel like I love wearing this one, but with the dark top, I'm not sure. Very cozy, that's for sure. This is outfit one. These are the shoes that I'm wearing. Whoa, can you see that? I'll show you a full outfit in the mirror in a sec. I feel like this is not the one that I'm gonna go for. Let's see. Jean jacket. I feel like this is a classic and just a little bit more 90s as well. This is the one. This is honestly just like very typical Jessica outfit, but the light denim jacket works better. I meant to wash this jacket and I totally forgot. I'm gonna go put the green jacket back, but this is the full outfit. I had cut the jeans at some point and I partially regret it, but I do like the length at which I cut it. I just partially wish that I could have these same jeans in like the full length. It is what it is, but I still really love these pants. So I'm happy that they fit me again. Ryan is just walking pee, and then we're gonna head off and go to our little birthday thing. I'm gonna go get my bag, and otherwise we're ready. We just have to get gas on the way, which I think is going down in price, thankfully. We don't have an option at this point though. I think I said like 20 miles until my gas tank is empty, so we do have to go get gas, and then we'll be celebrating with our friends. Happy birthday. Got back home. I just wanted to wash my face, brush my teeth, all of that. So we did all of it, so we're pretty much ready for bed at this point. We stayed a lot later than we were anticipating. It's already 9 o'clock and we got there around 5. We fully expected to only be there for like an hour and a half, but we just got to talking with a bunch of friends and met some new friends, and it was just a lot of fun. So we really enjoyed ourselves, honestly, and it was just so fun to celebrate our friend, and she got to open her present, which I feel like in my adulthood, most of my friends will take all of the presents and open them when they get home, and it's been so fun to actually see somebody open the gift that you get them. And so she opened her gift and she saw what I got her and she was very excited. And then also her fiance and I have been kind of like working together, and he got her a CarPlay system and I'm gonna help them put it in the car, so that's very exciting as well. So she got to unbox that today too, and she was very excited, and I'm so glad that I waited to talk to her about it, because at some point I've known about this for like 2 months and I just like didn't register that it was a gift or a surprise because nobody told me. Like, he had been asking me questions but didn't actually specifically say that it was a gift. And then I was about to ask her like, oh, are you excited to have CarPlay or whatever, but I decided not to because it was just close enough to her birthday that I was like, it's better not to risk it. And I'm so glad that I didn't, because it indeed was a birthday present. I think I want to watch a little bit more of Company Retreat because it's been just like really fun to sit here and watch it, and I think I'll probably play a game on my iPad for a little bit while I do that, and then we'll get to some more reading later. Since we don't have any plans tomorrow, I don't feel like I am tired right now, and I don't feel like I have to go off to bed, but I do want to do a workout tomorrow, and I think I want to try to maybe go see the movie that I wanted to see. They have a showing at 11 and a showing at 2, and both of those are discounted because they're matinee, I think, which is weird because I just don't think of 2 p.m. as being matinee, but for whatever reason it's discounted. And then if we don't do that, then maybe we'll just like get out of the house to go read somewhere. I think that could be really fun to like go to a coffee shop. I think it's supposed to rain a little bit more. Let's see, actually. It initially was going to. Actually, it looks like no more rain. When we got to the brewery, it rained a bunch, but we have umbrellas and stuff like that, so it was fine. But it was a lot of fun. I had a great time. Let's watch TV. Let's get cozy with P. He's trying to pick out a toy right now. I think I told you guys in a past vlog, he like sits here and he'll like pick out a toy and then he'll just like take it into the living room and nibble on it. I don't know which toy he's picking yet. Okay, he's still in the deciding phase, so I don't know which one he'll get yet, but looks like he's, oh, think he might have picked one. Watching him choose which toy to play with is the cutest thing in the world. Anyway, I want to get cozy. I'm cold because it rained. So I'm gonna get a blanket. I'm gonna play my game. I'm gonna watch TV, and then we'll get to some reading. I didn't do nearly as much reading as I thought I was going to today. So will I still plan to finish this book by this weekend? I don't know, but I don't know that that was ever the plan in reality. So okay, and we are on season 2, episode, I think we already got to episode 5. These episodes are really quick. Yes, episode 5. Let's keep watching. Good morning, you guys. Happy Sunday. I'm in my little reading corner over here in the bedroom. It's super early right now. Well, not super early, but well, it's early. It is 7:30ish and I just woke up maybe around like 6ish. I've been in bed and just kind of like lingering, and now we're finally up. I think I want to go see the drama today. I've been debating between like, should I go see a movie? Should I just like chill and like go to a coffee shop and read? And I think I decided movie. 1, because I've been wanting to see the movie for a really long time, but 2, because I have been going through different coffee beans because my friends gave me some for Christmas from like a subscription service. I officially ran out of those, so now I'm back to the beans that I'm obsessed with, and I really just wanted to have a coffee at home. So I think we're gonna do that. We are going to read a little bit. I haven't bought my tickets for the movie yet, but I think it's at like 11:15 or something like that. It's super close by, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I did text one friend to see if she's seen it already, because if not, then we could see it together. But if so, then I'm just gonna go by myself because Ryan doesn't really have interest in seeing the movie, and I just feel like if there's like an intro level thing that you can do by yourself, like take yourself on a date type status, I think movie is one of them because it's dark. Like that's less scary than like going and having a meal by yourself. I think it would be fun to also treat it as taking myself on a date. So maybe I'll like buy myself something to eat or something like that and then go on my little date with myself. But for now, we're just gonna read a little bit. I wanted to get into some more of my book because I am 35 or 40% of the way through, 35% of the way through. I feel like I should be so much further along than I actually am. And right when this book captures my attention, I feel like it kind of loses it. So it feels like something crazy is about to happen and I'm intrigued. So I wanna get to it. And you know what the best part about going to the movie theater is that like you can literally just dress in sweats, because like, what are you gonna do, dress up? So we're just gonna be in sweats today. Oh my god, this is so perfect. Look at this little setup. I mean, like, is this not perfect? And then I can just put my feet up on the bed. The only downside is when I film from this angle, you do see the AC unit, and the AC unit is old, so it looks like yellowed with age, but it's not my AC unit, so I can't really do much about it. Anyway, we will be here. I'm gonna read a bit and then we'll start getting ready for the day and doing whatever else we're gonna do and go see our movie, take ourselves on a little date. I'm very excited. Okay, just a quick update, and sorry if you can hear the heater. Ryan just turned it on for me because it's a little chilly today. And sorry if you can hear the heater because Ryan just turned it on for me because it's a little chilly today. But I came up with a little bit of an update so we can actually do like a full taking myself on a date. The new update is I think I'm going to like hang out, maybe do a workout, whatever. I'm gonna go to the 2 p.m. showing for this movie. And instead what I'm gonna do beforehand is I'm going to go to lunch. There's this onigiri place that I love and I just like always forget about and never go. And it's not even that expensive. I just like really enjoy it though. And I want to get onigiri as like my little meal. My favorite is always the spicy tuna mayo onigiri. I always try to get like a salmon one, but then every single time I'm like, I should have just gotten all 3 spicy tuna mayo, which is funny because I don't even really love tuna that much, but specifically in onigiri, it's always my favorite. So gonna get those. We'll go to the movie, and then the movie theater is actually right next to the library, so then we'll also stop by the library, and that's gonna be like my little date to myself, and I'm so excited now. I'm gonna read for now and I'll update you guys along the way and obviously like take you along as much as I can, but I think it'll be really fun and a great way to spend a Sunday. Alrighty, it is almost 1 p.m. and I'm gonna head off and go to get some onigiri from one of my favorite places to get it. It's a little out of the way, like I have to go in one direction to get the onigiri and then a different direction to go to the movie theater, but it's gonna be worth it. The movie starts at 2:15. It's 1 now, and there's gonna be plenty of time. So just in case, I brought my Kindle because I don't know if I'm gonna have like so much time that I wanna like stop off somewhere, eat, read, that kind of thing. But I'm gonna just do a pickup order for the onigiri, but you can't really like call ahead at this place. You have to just like go and wait. So I wanted to account for enough time. Let's head over, and I'm excited. I'm gonna finally see this movie. I've been wanting to see it for a while, so it's gonna be a fun time. Okay, I apologize for the really bad lighting, but we're in a parking garage. The movie was so good. Oh my god, my whole afternoon has been so good. I went over to get the onigiri, which was delicious, and then made it with plenty of time to go see the movie. I actually did have a little bit of time to read, but I read only like half of the chapter, and then I went over to the movie theater, and then afterward I got a book. I was looking for one book, but they didn't have it, and then I saw on the new shelf they actually completely redid our library, which they've been redoing it. I think that they're doing like renovations in phases, so everything, like all of the layout was a little bit different this time around. But I ended up getting My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney, and this is not a renewable copy, so I will have to finish this. Actually, it's due the day before we go to Utah, which is perfect. The movie was so good. I loved that the trailer kind of like hooked you in enough but didn't tell you, because I feel like so many trailers spoil just like literally everything, have all of the important scenes, but it like hooked you in enough to know that something crazy is gonna happen in this movie, but you just like have no idea what that crazy thing is gonna be. And it's like really not what I was expecting, but in like such a good way. Like basically the trailer is like all these friends are at dinner, two people are about to get married, like this couple is about to get married, and they're all talking about like the worst thing that they've ever done, and she says her thing, but obviously in the trailer doesn't say what her thing is, and all of them are like, oh my god, like that's really bad. And the thing was interesting because it's like, it is bad, but it's like, it's this whole like mind thing. Anyway, so good. There was like so many like laugh out loud moments too, which was so funny because I just didn't expect this movie to be funny at all. Both Robert Pattinson and Zendaya were also so good. Like I just love them both as actors, and it was just amazing. So anyway, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Also, if you can see it in theaters, if it's still in theaters by the time you guys see this video, if you guys go see it, it's so much more fun with an audience, like with other theater goers, if that makes sense, because you like feel them getting tense, you feel them laughing, like all of those things. And I feel like that's something that I've been missing in not going to see a movie in theaters. Highly recommend. But now we're gonna head home. It's almost 5 and P's about to get his food, so I'm gonna turn these lights off and start my car, and I need to go take him on his walk, and then I don't think we have anything else to do for the day, so it's just gonna be a lot of chilling at home. Hello you guys, it's been a second. I don't know how I thought that I was gonna finish the book that I was reading. Whoa, my water bottle just fell. Luckily it was closed. Yeah, I don't know how I thought I was gonna finish, but I'm like 50% of the way through the book now, and I feel like I should be further along, but we also had a day full of like other activities, so I guess it makes sense. But I had such a fun time doing like a little date night with myself, date day with myself. I just feel like I don't often take myself to the movies or anything like that, and I promise, even if it feels a little awkward, nobody's looking at you and like nobody cares. And even if there's like one teenager who cares, like do we really care about what they think? Will we even see them again? And like 9 times out of 10, the people that I do see again or whatever, like the people that I tell that I know in my life, and I tell them like I'll go and do things by myself, they're like, man, I really wish I could do that more often. So I think for the most part people are pretty empowered, or like wish that they could do that too, and honestly all of us can. We can all just like take ourselves out on a date, go have a lunch, go see a movie, whatever it is. Like whatever it is that you're wanting to do that you're holding yourself back from, just remember that you can go and do that thing. I hope you guys get the chance to take yourself somewhere. I feel like it's especially fun to do something by yourself because there's no compromises, which is always really nice. So anyway, we had a very full weekend and I'm very grateful for that. I feel like I haven't had this type of weekend in a really long time where like, I just feel like I didn't have a lot of plans, but I still had such a full weekend. Like we really only had planned my friend's birthday party and that was it. Everything else was just like a spontaneous thing or like a thought of like, maybe I will do this weekend. And yeah, it just felt really nice. And I think it especially helped getting all the chores out of the way Saturday morning, because then I had the whole weekend to myself. Anyway, with all of that being said, I am going to end the video here. It is already, what time is it? 9:15? and I want to start heading off to bed. I want to read a little bit in bed and then I'm gonna fall asleep. I already know it. I'll probably end up falling asleep by like 10ish because I'm not actually feeling tired yet, but once the lights are off and I'm like cozy in bed, there's no saying what's gonna happen next. So figure I'll end it here instead of not checking in with you guys and then doing it in the morning. So thank you guys for being here and watching. If you guys have watched my video and like it, or watched other videos of mine and like those, please consider subscribing if you're not already. It really helps my channel out a lot. Thank you guys again. I really do appreciate all of you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.